Two, please, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Better commercialising our UK research is completely key to our global science superpower and our domestic innovation nation missions, and a key component of our S&T framework and this department's work. I'm delighted to report that spin-outs from universities have gone up sixfold in the last 9 years to 2.5 billion last year, and in the life science sector it's gone up 1,000% since we took office. All around the UK we're creating jobs and opportunities for those innovation clusters, including in West London.
Dr. Rupert.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. We've just heard about horizon uncertainty. Add that with no more European structural funds and R&D underinvestment, and we're hurtling down the global rankings for clinical research trials. So much so, he just mentioned life sciences, but last week Novartis, the Swiss pharma giant, pulled out of a trial, major trial it was going to be for cardiovascular drugs in this country, for that very reason. When are they going to admit that rather than this being an example of the confidence in the world-beating post-Brexit life sciences sector that the ex-health secretary who went to the jungle claimed it would be at the time, this shows what an unmitigated disaster Brexit has been. And when will they fix this mess?
Well, here we go. Labour talking Britain down again. And the truth is, I'm not at all complacent about the clinical trials numbers, and we'll be setting out at the Life Science Council in the next few weeks a very clear plan to reverse the decline since the pandemic in the NHS. But she might have mentioned the major investment coming into West London, hard part of the world, the MedTech superconnector, the spin-outs there, Synthetic Biology City, and she might at least acknowledge also the major investment from Moderna and BioNTech, billions into this country, laying the foundation for a next phase of life science innovation. The life science sector, we're in a global race, but we are still leading in the technologies of tomorrow.
Stephen Metcalfe.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Can my right honourable friend comment on the department's 10-point science and technology framework that will help provide the long-term funding needed to turn the start-ups that he talks about into sustainable, successful, global, leading businesses?
Good. Well, yes, thank you. Can I thank my honourable friend? He's been a very strong champion of this whole agenda. In the S&T framework for the new department, we've set out a long-term, 10-year framework of the really serious reforms across the whole of government, in procurement, in regulation, in skills, that we need to make if we're going to drive this science superpower agenda. And in that, a fundamental part is converting the health of our start-up ecosystem to scale-ups. And that's why the Treasury are leading on the re-regulation of the pension fund, so we can unlock some of our pension trillions into supporting our companies to grow here rather than go to NASDAQ.
Look,